New seasons, new gear. Show the world what it means to be a fan in 100% authentic gear. Fanatics, officially licensed everything.
Get ready to dive into a new world of online shopping with the Fins Tailgate. Whether you're a die-hard sports fan or just looking for the latest fashion trends, we've got you covered. With a wide variety of products from your favorite sports teams to stylish accessories and home decor, we're your one-stop shop for all things tailgate. Our easy-to-use website and hassle-free checkout process make shopping with us a breeze. Plus, with frequent sales and discounts, you won't want to shop anywhere else. So come on in and join the party at the Fins Tailgate, your new go-to destination for all things tailgate.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday. We are 2 days away from game day. 48 hours. We're going to be playing the New England Patriots. But before we get to that, I just want to say, man, that Backroom Collections, artwork, visors for your mini helmets, one of a kind. Show the world, your business, your place of business, your living room, your bedroom, wherever you want to hang your Dolphin pride. And put TFTG for 10% off your first purchase. And then, of course, Dubby energy drink. All smash, no crash. I prefer Calio cream. I'm going to be trying the fruit punch pretty soon, so I'll let you know how that turns out as well. And let me welcome the other half of the currency connection. Not Luis, but he's mi hermano cubano. What's up?
Hey, I'm sorry, Shake, coming in here. I seen you.
No, it's all good.
All good. You know, when I pop up, I can't just go to the back. I'm
sorry. No. You still you're my smoke lounge co-host. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm talking about the current. You know how we made up the currency connection. Here's the other half of the currency connection. My man, Crypto. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, Shake? What's going on, Lewis?
What's going on?
Crypto.
How's it going, man?
Hey, so listen, I wanna play this real quick. I'm gonna get to this press conference, but I just wanted a few things to say before we get started, okay? And last night, I'm glad that the Philadelphia Eagles played, and one of the reasons I'm glad they played was because now we kind of could gauge Belichick's defense, because last night the Philadelphia Eagles, right? All right, against the Patriots, against the Patriots, right? Against the Patriots, the Philadelphia Eagles got 97 yards on the ground, which we don't have to worry about Patriots run defense. But at the end of the day, Eagles yesterday got over 220 rushing yards on the ground. And their passing yards, Jalen Hurts threw for 193 yards, a TD, and a touchdown. And against the Patriots, he did not. And against the Patriots, I have it here. He threw for 170, one touchdown. So pretty much average for the course. So with that being said, I think that Tua will be able to get more passing yards. I think we have, like you said before, we have to rely on the passing game, because if Philly could do that to Minnesota and could only get 97, we're not gonna be able to run the ball effectively on them. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, Shake.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Spot on.
Absolutely.
So,
but Shake, if you would allow me to, right? Because I think this channel gives us the opportunity to bring up a lot of topics.
Yeah, of course.
And I feel like it's a necessity, and maybe it shouldn't be me to do it, but I just think that,
somebody's got to do it.
Somebody has to do it, right?
Okay.
And and I know we'll get into all the Dolphin talk, and we're not going to make the whole show about this. But, bro, there's a lot of whole activity going on in the fan base, right? Shit. And you would think that with the team that we have in front of us, the performance that we just came off of week 1, the fan base should be coming together, right? And there's just people in general, right, that harass people, go at people's families. And again, we've had these kind of conversations before, but I think, again, this is the place to do it, because the Fins Tailgate Network, we talk about everything.
Yeah.
But
not to mention, El Capitan give you a voice. You'd be remiss not to use it.
1,000%, Shake. And see, the problem is, and listen, I've been part of many disputes, right?
Right.
Versus other men. Me and Shake have gone into it. Me and Crypto have got into it. Bro, there's people in our fan base harassing a woman because of her takes.
Brian Flores?
For Brian Flores. Right? So I just wanted to shout out that woman, because I think she's getting treated unfairly. And she's fairly new to I don't want to say our community, because she's been a Dolphin fan for many years, but new to the scene on Twitter, right? Then I just think that it is fucking ridiculous for people to come out and do some of the things that they have done to Nene. Shout out to Nene. Hopefully she ends up seeing this one day, or so hopefully somebody lets her know that me, right, the Rabid Dolphin, I guess, hey, Lewis, right, is going to take a stand and say that's some hoe-ass shit. Bro, you're going after a female because of her takes. Let me be very clear when I say this, and then we could just move on.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't give a shit what nobody's takes are. I don't care. I'm not here to change anybody's opinion. I don't hope no one tries to change mine. But to do some of the shit and to be said what was said to this woman is absolutely fucking ridiculous. It's sickening. And the real problem in this fan base, or this team in general, is not Tua Tagovailoa. It's not Mike McDaniel. It's not the defense. Hell, it's not Durham Smythe. It's not Christian Wilkins. Any of the people we complain about. It's us. And not us, not all of us. It's a certain part of the fan base, and the people know who the
good
fuck
majority,
they are.
you're right.
They gotta be better, because you can't come out here and start preaching about positivity and let's come together, and then you do some shit like that. I'll end my little spiel on this, right? I have a father now in my 40s that I can contact. When I was a youngin' coming up, though, in South Florida, when I was a youngin' coming up, I had a grandmother and a mother that molded me, that raised me. And for people to be attacking a woman that, in my opinion, women are the most beautiful fucking, I don't want to call them creatures, things that God put on this earth, for you to be treating a woman like that, the motherfuckers that are doing it should be ashamed of themselves, and it is absolutely sickening. It is sickening. So the people that I want out of this fucking fan base ain't people like Mr. Negative. It's not people like Pete, because I can debate them. I can fight the good fight against them. The people that I want out of this fucking fan base is those sorry motherfuckers that attack. Bro, they attack women, they attack children, they attack everybody. And those are the fucking people that need to fucking go. And I'm sorry, fellas, that I went on a little tangent.
No,
but I thought
you're good, bro.
I thought it had to be said, and shout out to Nene again.
You know, at the end of the day, look.
No, I second everything you just said.
One thing about Nene, I didn't never met her, but I could tell you, she's former military. I think she could probably beat up half the probably more than that. All the people that are talking shit about her, if they was to see her face to face, I think she'd beat the shit out of all of them. That's just me.
Yeah, but you know what, man? Yeah. This explains so much from earlier, Lou, man. Now I know why you're heated, bro. And I get you. I get you, man. I mean, like, just to endure the past 2 years and to see how people's body languages are towards other ethnic backgrounds or different type of freaking, if male or female, like, bro, if you're coming on a Dolphin space and you're coming with intelligence and you're coming with good takes, Nene always does that, bro. If you have some type of bias that comes before or after football, take it somewhere else, bro.
Hey, all I know is
what was the gist of the argument? The first time hearing it.
I was look. That's one thing.
From what I get, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, listen. I tell you what. If Lewis or Batman ain't hosting the space, I don't really go into it anymore. But that's another story.
KP.
Yo, what's up, Sean? How you doing, my brother? I just want to give a shout out to. Let me give some shout outs real quick, and then we'll
Yep.
I need your fantasy mind
what's
later,
going
bro.
on? Adam Sadowski. Yo, what's going on, Jay? How you doing? Papa Paul. Don't forget the legend EM. You did a hell of a job on Miss Fence today. Liz, what's up? How you doing, man? The Samoan Warrior. Sean, good to see you, brother. And Banana, what's going on, Banana? All right, now that I got that out the way. Hey, listen. Shout out to Papa Paul with the super sticker.
Papa
Tonight, Papa Paul and the West Coast, they're gonna go live. Winters is in New England behind enemy lines, so I can't wait to see that.
No, really?
Yeah. So before I just wanted to say that. But go ahead, Lewis. Apologize. Go continue.
No, you're good. No, you're good, Shake. And again, I think these conversations are needed, right? I know we're going to get to the press conference, and this is probably going to be a late night show. We'll probably run it for a little bit. So we will talk Dolphins. But we do have to bring up, and again, that's why salute to El Capitan, Color, Ali. I see my other teammates, Crypto, KP, obviously the host of this great show, Shake Money, right? But this is why this network is great, because we can have these kind of conversations. So KP, it started, right, with Brian Flores. And all this woman said was, and we've all heard the same narratives, anything that has happened that has been bad about the Miami Dolphins, it was always Brian Flores' fault, right? And all this woman said was, she believes that Brian Flores does have some blame in this. She never exonerated Brian Flores, right? What she said was, does Stephen Ross hold some blame in what has occurred in this organization? I would say she's right on that. She also brought up Christopher Greer. Does he hold blame? I would also agree on that. Christopher Greer holds blame. For whatever reason, right, we didn't, those three gentlemen, Greer, Flores, Ross, they just, for whatever reason, it was water and oil, or however you say it, right? They just didn't mix. Mm-hmm. But everybody in this fan base wants to protect who they want to protect. And it's sickening, KP. I know this work, KP, that you do in the community. I know the morals you stand for, KP. They are attacking this woman, attacking her. There's all kind of memes. There's posts about this woman, downgrading her, making fun of her. This woman is a 20-year veteran, I believe. I don't want to get it mistaken, but I believe she said of the Army. 20 years this woman served this great country that we live in. Because of her take on Brian Flores, she needs to be called all the names and go through what she's going through right now. Bro, it's sad. And these are the same people, if we're really going to start having this conversation, that I go on these Twitter spaces. I come on YouTube. These are the same people that have had grown men go at them, and they stay quiet as a church mouse. But this female, they'll attack. And these are the people that we want to say are running shit in the community.
Nah, bro, it's Hypocrite Island, bro. It's Hypocrite Island, Lewis, and you know that.
I do not respect nobody.
It's sickening and disgusting.
I was raised by two beautiful, strong women, and my mother and my grandmother. And when I see women getting attacked, everybody knows Lewis, the Rabid Dolphin, is here for all the smoke. I think I've had arguments with everybody on this panel. But I would still consider all these guys on this panel brothers of mine, Dolphin brothers, my community that I represent. I just don't get behind hoe activity like that. When you're attacking women over what? Over a Brian Flores take or over a Tua take? Bro, get out your fucking fannies. Take your panties out of your motherfucking ass, grow a pair of fucking nuts, and be a man. Because it's sickening what that woman has to go to. Again, shout out to Nene. Because if there's one person in this community that's always going to give Nene a voice, and let me be very clear. I'll let everybody else talk after this. But let me be very clear. Nene knows this if she's listening. I don't agree with Nene all the time. Shit, half of the stuff Nene says, I would say I don't agree with. But I always give her a platform. She was in a Twitter space I hosted today. She told me she appreciated me for letting her come up and have her voice and speak her mind. And Nene, I just want you to know.
She said that numerous times when you were not around, bro. When you were not around, she was always giving you praise, bro.
Nene, all I want you to know, Nene, if you hearing this, you will always, no matter what your take is.
She needs to come over here.
Have a voice at the tailgate.
You will always have a voice, not only at the tailgate, but anything that my name is attached to, you will have a voice. And that goes not only for Nene, but for everybody. But KP, that's the gist of it, KP, right there.
Okay. Thanks for the report.
And I can say the same, man. Listen, if I gave Pete the voice, I gave True Talk a voice, I'm definitely going to give Nene a voice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
She has solid takes. She might not disagree, might not agree with her take, but she voices it well. She explains her position. You don't have to agree, but that shouldn't be a reason for anybody to go out of their way to malign her character or make fun of who she is as an individual. That's the kind of shit that really disappoints me.
They're making it personal.
Yeah. And then on top of that, they cover that with some so-called fake expertise that they got. They act like they know what the fuck they're talking about, when it's really just a whole bunch of circle jerkers sitting around in a circle,
jerking
each other off every goddamn day. And hey, KP said that he found me in the 305. But yeah, if you got a problem with Dana, you got a problem with me too. So there it is.
We all should know that by now, bro. Knowing the guys that we know and everybody knows the way this operates, Nene is new coming here, but she's not lost. And it's just sad that when newcomers come and give their own thoughts, they're quick to be outcasted.
Yeah, it's disappointing, man. It's totally unnecessary as well.
And that's a damn shame. People are running around here like hypocrites.
That's a female.
Yep.
Bro, it's a female, right? And I get it's a female. That's what makes it worse. But I don't want the topic to just be because she's a female. It's sickening, whoever it is.
Because she's,
if you don't agree with somebody, hey, disagree with that person, right? Have a debate. Maybe your voices get loud. Maybe you're, screaming at each other. Okay, cool. But what I've seen on my timeline on Twitter, right, is for the last 2 days, it's been nothing but harassing this woman. And I'm sorry, but who in the fuck are you to harass anybody? Because you don't mean shit in this community. If we're going to be 100% honest, and this is not just towards one person, this is for everybody that has done that sickening ass shit. We got to be better, man. Because again, we are the guys and the ladies that are talking about this team. That's why we spend 7-8 hours at a time on Twitter talking about our Dolphins. That's why this stream tonight will probably be 4, 5, 6 hours, because we're all fans of this same team. We don't have to see the game the same way. We don't have to be a fan because, oh, I got to be a fan because KP fans like this, so now Lewis has a fan like this, and Crypto has to fall in line, and Shake Money better fall in line, because if not, they're going to outcast them. Like, bro, who does that? It makes us look weak as a fan base. And these are the fucking people that we got to get the fuck up out of here. Because we're always blaming Ross and coaches and players and stuff. I would much rather have an 0-16 football team than have some of the soft motherfuckers we have in this fan base. And I'll say it like that. And this ain't for one person if they're listening. This is for everybody that has attacked that woman.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
and put on that shoe. Definitely, if you wear it, it fits.
If you guys have that platform, which you pretty much have helped with Cap and Color and Ali and everybody and Shake, if you guys have that platform, you're inspiring growth. Bro, we're talking about Twitter. And I've been embraced by Twitter also by the same amount of people that Nene knows and Lou knows. Bro, when it's something like that, bro, just come by a YouTube platform that's pretty much the same base as Twitter. Branch out, Nene. Let your voice be heard, because your voice is as valuable as everybody else on this platform, and I value it wherever you are. I hope you start coming by.
She's probably in school right now, so
yeah.
No, bro. She's gonna be my paralegal. Y'all just don't know.
Oh, Bible study class, yeah.
And that's the thing. She herself probably doesn't give a goddamn either. You know what I'm saying? If there's one woman who could take it, I know it's Nene. You know?
Yeah, no. Like I said, no. Like I said, I guarantee you, if the people that was saying was trying to bully her was to see her face to face, she beat the shit out of all of them.
Well, KP, and you're absolutely right, KP. Right? That woman is a strong black woman. Right? I agree with what Shake Money is saying and what you just said, KP. But what I want people to understand, and this is where I hate.
Let me put it another way: the same people that are attacking Nene would not stand up for it if somebody was attacking Miss Pamela. Like that.
Well, the problem is, right. And again, I know I'm gonna get blowback for what I just did, Shake. Yeah. Right. I know what's coming. Right?
Why? Why would you get pushback?
Cap. I'm not here to answer the why. I just say I know what's coming. But what I'm here to also say, Cap, is I'm man enough to take it. And I just feel, right, that, and again, pat myself on the fucking back. If no one is gonna say it, this fucking Cuban right here that was always standing 10 toes down, I'm gonna say it. Because it needs to be fucking said, and it needs to be fucking heard. I don't need to hear Mike McDaniel's fucking press conference. Because I think what's going on in this fan base and what I've seen on my timeline since last night is more important than anything fucking injury report on a Thursday afternoon that Mike McDaniel can fucking tell me. It's sickening. It is sickening what this fan base does. And they know who they are. So change, bro. Change. Because it's sickening that we have people that roll like this. And we want to sit around and give them credit. Oh, they're this, they're that. They ain't shit. The people that do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I mean, it might not be the same way that, you know, that everybody was getting like harassed and being death threats from before, but you're right. It's the same equivalent. Like nobody should be outcasted. I don't even know what was said, but by the way you're talking, bro, it's pretty bad.
Bro,
and that's not right, man.
Yeah, death warrants is unwarranted in this community, man. In any community, you can't be going to that.
Again, yeah, bro. I'm not
because of somebody's take on the coach that's not even a coach of the team no more.
I am a father of 4 beautiful children. One that is 3, one that is 8. 2 young men growing up in this world. That's a fucked up world, mind you. That is a 19 and 17-year-old. And when they, again, I've told stories of when they've reached out to me about certain things they've seen on my timeline because they follow their father. So when they see their father getting harassed, those are conversations I have with my 2 young men, right? But I'm teaching them it's yes, ma'am. It's no, sir. It's whatever, like how I was brought up, right? That respect. When my son, again, the reason I knew about this shit last night, my son reaches out to me. Dad, do you see what they're doing to this woman? Did you see how they put this woman's face on this icon? Bro, those are conversations that I'm having.
So he followed the timeline?
Bro, my sons, again, Cap, they're 19 and 17 years old.
No, I get that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Social media runs this world. My sons have Instagram. My sons have Twitter. They're part of the world we live in now.
Is that me or Lewis in the blender?
No, that's you. I can hear Lewis fine.
And
by the way, Nene's hosting a basketball talk right now. So,
okay, perfect. Shout out to Nene. All I'm saying is I'm trying to raise 2 respectable young men in a world that is fucked up. And when my kids are seeing how people are moving and acting towards a woman, how are the life lessons that I'm trying to instill in them? Then they see this.
Well, let me ask you this, Lewis, and I don't want to go into a tangent, bro, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes. But since your kids are almost to that point where they have their voice and they want their voice to be heard, would you be open-minded to them joining the show at some point in time? Like a segment?
I try, Kat, but again, I don't want to expose my kids to this nonsense.
From what you're saying, they've already been exposed.
I'm saying, yes, but listen, on this great network right here in the Dolphins Tailgate and anywhere their father goes, my sons are always willing to come with me. They're always going to be ride or die with me.
It'll be a pretty good segment, bro.
I'm just saying, Cap, the only reason I brought them up is because, again, when I had my issues a couple weeks back, my son is the one that said, hey, Dad, why is this guy telling you he wants to see you in dirt? I didn't look at that.
I know. Don't even explain it, man. Let him learn, man. Don't even do that, man. And I was afraid this was going to happen, Lou. What did I tell you 2 years ago, bro?
I had to have that conversation with him. I'm the one that got that text message from my son last night and said, Dad, go on your timeline, go on Twitter. Shit is exploding. What's going on? When I go on there and I see people harassing this woman, downgrading this woman because of a Brian Flores take. So let me get this right just so I can understand. This woman has a Brian Flores take, and we gotta tear her down to the grave, right? Not one of those people that were downgrading her, right, ever saluted her for her 20 years of service in the United States Army. Not one person. That same woman that they're downgrading, putting memes of, talking shit to her, not one of those people ever said, hey, salute to your service. Because that woman fought for your motherfucking rights. I never did that. The reason I can come on the Finn's Tailgate Network and talk about it is because of what that woman sacrificed. It's for people like Crypto that sacrifice.
Amen.
So nobody's going to salute that woman for 20 years of service, but we're going to kill her because of a 30-second take of Brian fucking Flores.
Cat for Life, didn't you serve in the military too, if I'm not mistaken?
No, bro, I did not. But, bro, everything that Lewis is saying, bro, like, bro, we need to embrace these people that come on these spaces that have served for the military, bro, because nowadays we don't give that appreciation, bro. And like Lewis is saying, Crypto, if you haven't heard it lately, bro, we appreciate you, bro, because a lot of dudes cannot have the nuts to do what y'all do, bro.
I can't. Can anybody hear me?
I can hear you, Crypto.
I think my internet is going in and out. I can barely hear anybody. Did Cap just say something?
Damn it, that was freaking. It came from the heart, Crypto. Come on.
He's saying we're getting Devontae Parker back.
I can't hear you. I gotta go out and come back in. I can't. Everybody sounds choppy to me.
Damn.
And I'm sorry,
go out and come back in.
No, you don't apologize for nothing, bro.
I'm sorry, Shake Money. I'm sorry, Cap for Life, and I'm sorry,
bro. Why are you apologizing, bro? You're saying what needs to be said.
No, you're good, bro.
Because again, I'm sorry that we have to come on a Dolphin platform and we have to talk about things like this. But I think, again, I heard from Cap for Life. I kind of heard from Shake KP. Knowing the man that you are, you're in education and stuff, right? I salute to you for everything you do. KP, am I wrong for bringing this story up and trying to bring this to light?
No, I was just about to chime in there, Lewis, man. You're doing the most important thing, man, which is calling it out and letting everybody know which side of the fence you stand on. You're defining what's acceptable and what is not. That's all you can ask for at this stage, you know? The punks who want to jump up to get beat down, they're going to get beat down. They're going to get exposed to. And listen, like I said, man, if anybody got a problem with Nene, they got a problem with me too. You know what I'm saying? I stand with Nene on this issue. So, like you've already done, I would welcome her to the Finn's Tailgate at any time where her voice, her opinions will get respected. And you know what? Probably reach more people too. Because to tell you the truth, that Twitter shit is just really like some in-house circle jerk shit, man. Where a bunch of dudes get together and just hype themselves up all day.
I'm trying to break that monotony, bro. I'm trying.
Yeah. You know, I tune in. I'm guilty. I like listening to the negativity too. You know, some of it is funny, but you know, it always tends to go over the top and get out of hand. And then, like you said, Lewis, when it comes to Brian Flores, he, you know, say what you want about Brian Flores, love him or hate him, you know, criticize him or not. He was a lightning rod that brought up a lot of underlying issues in our Dolphins community. Just our community. That's going to continue to happen. So, you know, I don't want to get too deep. Oh, I'm in the blender? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get too deep with it. But, you know, whenever you bring Brian Flores, it's going to be a lightning rod for certain discussions and certain issues, you know, that may not be appropriate on a football platform. But when that stuff pops up, you got to knock it down. Because, like you said, we're all Dolphins. We come from a variety of backgrounds, and we all respect one another, or we should be respecting one another. So, you know.
Hey, KP, I always say this, bro. I always say this.
Hold on. KP, you know what's funny is
God does not like ugly, bro.
No.
That's all I got to say. It's only week 2, and if people are acting like that in week 2, I'm just saying, man, God does not like ugly.
My apology. My phone was jacked up. Hey, what was you saying, Cap?
That we appreciate you, man, for everything that you have done for this country and the military aspect and discipline that you have to know the right from wrong. So yeah, man, just shout out to you, shout out to Nene, just like Lewis was saying earlier, bro. If you guys are not being appreciated to the point where you come over here and you feel like your voice is not heard, that's the complete opposite, bro. We value everything you guys say, bro.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man.
You know, I appreciate you, Crypto.
Oh, yes, man. Likewise, Shake Money. Likewise.
Yeah, bro. A lot of people do not have the cojones to do what you guys have done and what other women have done.
Dude, I tell you what, man. Crypto is the type of dude, man. Me and him, we chop it up backstage, and we could literally chop it up for an hour talking about music and all kind of bullshit.
Right. Exactly. Yep.
Hey, but real quick, I don't want to change the topic, but I need to ask KP, bro. Who do I start in my flex, bro?
Who you got, man? Hey, you know we do this tomorrow.
Real quick. Not even a minute, bro. Okay, look, listen. All right, look. I got Treylon Burks. Okay.
Burks
I've got that dude from New Orleans. What's his name? Shaheed.
Shaheed. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Or I don't want to go Tank Bigsby, but I also have Hunter Renfrow. So I need 2 out of the 4.
Yeah.
I think Shaheed is hot, right? I think Shaheed has a spot in that offense. You know, so Shaheed is probably your lock as far as one of the receivers. And then I don't know. Who does Jacksonville have this week? Honestly, I haven't had a chance to look at the matchups yet. I plan to do that later.
Houston?
They got KC.
Oh, KC. Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, Jacksonville's going to try to control the clock. So that means both Etienne and Bixby are going to have their opportunities to do that. So I don't know. I'm kind of leaning Bixby because Tennessee looks like they're kind of flat offensively. But I like the talent.
Hopkins is playing though.
Yeah, I do like the talent Burks brings, but I think there's maybe a little ceiling over his potential in that offense. I like his talent though. So right now I'd say Shaheed and Bigsby. I know Bigsby's a backup running back, but with the run focus that Jacksonville's going to try to bring, it may pay off.
All right, my running backs are Etienne and the little dude from Chicago,
Herbert.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you what. Hey, by the way, real quick, Lewis, I just thought of this. Wednesday, I'm gonna extend an invitation. It's gonna be me, you, of course, Crypto. We're gonna invite Nene to be Wednesday's special guest on the Smoke Lounge. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think that would be an absolute great idea.
Smoke him out, Shake.
Yeah.
Smoke him out, Shake.
We will definitely reach out to Nene. I'm gonna send her this clip because again, not trying to get off subject. We can go right into this Dolphin talk.
No, change the subject, bro. It's all you. Sorry.
I know KP is gonna do his fantasy show, I believe, tomorrow morning at 11.
Tomorrow 11 a.m. Yeah.
Yep.
You got it.
So we could definitely talk. Again, I just wanted to bring this situation up to light because I think it needed to be said, and I just felt like I had to say it. It weighs on me, bro. Again, I gave the backstory. I was raised by 2 women, and when I see a woman getting attacked, I just think it's wrong.
And by the way, too, Lewis, I want you to know too. If I'm hosting a show, you have more than carte blanche to come here and talk and say, hey, I need something to get off my chest. I'm gonna give you the floor every time, even if if I'm hosting it. Now, if Larry K is hosting it, that's one different thing. But if I'm hosting something, on Larry
I knew something was bothering him. I knew something was bothering him.
You have that same carte blanche over there when I'm hosting too. You know that, so that goes for everybody here, man.
Absolutely, Shake. Listen, again, it has to be said because, bro, I love this. Been able to meet great people like my homie EM, like my brother Shake Money, my brother Crypto, KP, Cat for Life. Like, I love all you guys. But the fact of the matter is, we have a responsibility to not only hold people accountable, but, bro, there's a lot of shit going on in the world, right? There's a lot of shit. And when we see shit like this, I know this is a football channel, right? But TMI Tuesdays is something that they talk about everything. You look at Ali's show on Top of the Tailgate. He does what's going on in the world. And I think this network, we talk about a whole lot of things. So hopefully I don't get a call from Cap, which I don't see this.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think so neither.
Right.
But I'm just saying, bro, like, you have to bring certain situations up to light because that's the only way we're going to get better, man. That's the only way.
Yeah,
listen,
the only way.
I feel you. I'm not trying to sound funny. I'm not trying to sound funny.
I brought this up, but
no problem. Listen.
Just, like to Cap's point, real quick, Shake, to Cap's point, it was just weighing on me all day.
Yeah,
it's been bothering me since last night. So
yeah, bro. I knew something that you were off, bro. You were off.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Look, I'm trying to sound funny, but fucking Lance and Crypto spent 30 was it last week? No, this Monday.
Yeah.
They spent 30 minutes talking about lot lizards. So yeah, this, you know what I'm saying? So
lot lizards?
That's lot lizards. That's a long
lot lizards. That's a lot.
Yeah. Is that the one with the cutty tail?
No, lot lizards are pretty much truck stop hookers. But
yeah.
So this isn't above the ordinary. we can talk about everything, bro.
But it's things like this, man. You see what I'm saying? Bro, I'm passionate. And I'm not only passionate about football. See, when I see things like this, is this the Phil Donahue show? Football, please, bro. We have the next 4.5 to 5 hours.
Jay, get your simple-minded ass up here, bro. If you got better.
But it's not. No. But it's not about him coming up here and giving us better, because we have till 11, 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock
exactly
to talk about football. This is more of a pressing issue, in my opinion, because the Miami Dolphins don't play football till Sunday. How many times can I hear somebody say, well, what are we going to do on the offensive line? How many times do I have to say, do you think Jalen Phillips is going to perform on Sunday? How many times do I have to hear, well, what do you think Tua's going to do? There's a female in our community that's getting bullied, that's getting harassed.
Lynch-mob mentality.
There's people in this community that get death threats.
Yep.
But we don't talk about it because all people want to do.
It's real, bro.
We don't talk about those things, though, because all people want to do.
No, I talk about it, but when I talk about it, it's not a big deal.
After same shit.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, there's a bunch of Dolphin YouTube channels. If you want to listen to that, you could go to that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you're outdating yourself. If you know Phil Donahue.
Yeah, we don't work on Jay's schedule.
No.
Newsflash, we don't work on Jay's schedule.
No.
You didn't even say fucking Jerry, bro. Have some respect, bro.
It is what it is, bro. Like I said, gentlemen, I'm sorry for bringing it up.
No, you good, bro. Please.
No, you good, man.
We can talk about football. Let's go ahead and talk about football.
Our football team has been the Phil Donahue show for the last 50 years. So how about that?
No, hey, Jerry Springer, put some respect.
No, listen. Actually, if we're gonna say, if I'm gonna be honest, we're more like the Phil Donahue is respectable. We're more the Ricky Lake.
Yeah, exactly. We're like Ricky Lake. Murray Povich.
Yes,
we're not that good. We're
Ricky Lake. God damn, Jake.
Yeah,
we're not
Ricky Lake. Yeah. We're not too like out there, but we can relate.
Right. Oprah Winfrey.
Oh shit, Oprah's worth the money.
No, Oprah, hey, she's done.
You get a car. You get a car. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. It's Oprah Winfrey.
No, but Lewis,
just giving out touchdowns.
Man. Please feel free to.
Yeah, sorry, dude. Yeah, bro. You're right, bro.
Please feel free.
Yep.
No, bro, it's all good. Like I said, we can talk about football. I already got my piece out. I'm good. again, I got it off my chest. That's all I needed. I just think, again.
Nah, bro, this is not right. You know what? I'll be back.
All right. Well, he'll be back, man. All right. So, hey, I've been listening to.
We lost Shake Money.
On. Yeah, no, I'm here. Hold on. Somebody wants to chime in. I'll send him the link personally. All right.
All right. Cool.
Okay. This fucking thing will work. Sometimes the
share button not working.
No, because I copy and paste, and sometimes the paste button doesn't like to work.
Oh,
when
okay.
I copy. I already have it copied. I sent Cap for Life the link, and I sent, and of course I sent the group chat the link too. So, man. By the way, while we're waiting, man, this Friday, this Saturday night, I will be at Fort Myers. With Dolph Freaky, Gorilla Luke, and the people. It's going to be making an appearance. So, Sticky.
You got to jump off that bridge, Shake Money. You didn't jump off the bridge last time. You kind of
what bridge?
You got a little queasy.
Nah.
On that bridge. You didn't jump off that bridge that time.
No, that bridge was built since World War II and shit. Fuck that. Damn, everybody done left on us.
Man,
I think everybody jumped off a bridge.
Kidnapped. Yeah, I know. We talk about jumping off bridges and everybody jumped. Everybody falling off.
But
that bridge, I don't know how high that bridge was you were standing on, but I was like, man, you should have did a swan dive. You know?
Mm-hmm. Look, I don't care if he was 9 years old, 90 years old. They could all show me up. I don't give a damn. I wasn't jumping off that bridge. Hey, listen, I'll tell you what, Michael K. I'll send you the coordinates of that bridge and I'll let you show me up. Shit.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute, hold on. The water looked the shadow. Can you see the bottom of the water when you was up there?
Hell no.
Oh, you couldn't see the bottom of the water?
Not to mention I weigh 3 times as much as that 9-year-old. I ain't fucking. I'm like, what, 260? Hell no.
All right. Oh, the 9-year-old, when he jumped, he just when did he jump? Before you or after you?
He actually could count to 10, so I don't think he was a Bills fan.
What was that?
He could count that kid.
Wait a minute, say that again.
He said that kid must have been a Bills fan. I said no, he could count to 10, so I don't think he was a Bills fan.
Right.
That's Buffalo Bills. Even with their shoes, even with their shoes off, they can't count to 10.
Yep.
So anyway, listen.
Party out here? Damn, who's having a birthday party? Damn, what are all these balloons? What the hell happened?
So I guess we'll.
Oh, my bad.
We'll talk.
I was driving down the street and somebody was having a party.
What's up, Mr. Pope?
Hey, I was going to Shake Money and crypto.
You're good. Are you?
How you doing, Mr. Pope?
I'm doing okay. I'm not going to touch on the subject too long. The reason why I text you, Shake, is that when you do that thing for the lady, I would like to be a part of that, please, because how should I put it? I've been involved in a situation similar to that where I had to come to a lady's rescue. So I would love to be a part of that.
Okay.
If it's okay, if you can, if it's okay with Lewis and you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
But so hey, look, like we were talking about
football.
Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna bring up the look. I was listening to the Vic Fangio press conference, right? And he brought up something. I'm gonna pause it when I listen to it because he brought up something that really that brought my attention. So without further ado, let me play this. Crypto, they after you.
Yeah, they are. they driving fast.
It was snap counts for David Long and Brandon Jones. 17 for David, 2 for Brandon. Was that entirely game plan specific, or was Brandon's lack of preseason action a major factor in that decision with his lifetime?
Yeah, as far as Brandon goes, for sure. You know, he's been way behind in practice reps. Just didn't feel he was quite ready to be out there yet. And but he's closing that gap, and hopefully we'll get to see him more here soon. And as far as David goes, he was the starter in the base package. Van Ginkel was a starter in the nickel package, and we ended up playing more nickel in that game.
What made Van Ginkel the right fit for that?
Did I say that again?
What made Van Ginkel the right fit in the nickel package? I know he's got that pass rushing skills and various skills, but what made you go that direction?
Well, we moved him there, tried him out there, as you guys know, starting in OTAs and in training camp, and felt that throughout that whole process, you know, he kind of won the job on merit. So he's been doing a good job in there, and we expect him to continue to get better. Doesn't mean that the other guys, David and Duke, can't get in there some also, but it was just a job earned over time.
Nick, I did not have Justin Bethel blitz to help win the game on my bingo card. What made that the right time to have that guy blitz from that position?
Well, obviously, when you're talking, a minute and 45 to go, and they have 2 timeouts, and only have to get, however many 40 yards to get in the field goal range to win. We had to get a negative player or 2 somehow in there, and that was a pressure that we hadn't shown up to that point. So I just thought it was a good time to call it.
The blitz fascinates me. I just have to ask one follow-up. Some guys blitz 18 times a game, some blitz 7. In all your years of experience, in your few years of experience, does it turn out that when you blitz less, the success rate is actually higher?
Probably. Just, somewhat of a surprise element. They don't get over protection conscious with the protections and keeping people extra blockers in. So probably to a degree.
The films already. When you looked at the film, what was the problem with the run defense and allowing over 200 yards?
Yeah, I think most of that was basically my fault there. Just didn't have the guys ready to play the type of game that I think they're capable of playing. And somewhere along the line, I didn't do a good job of preparing them, for the run game during the week, the 10 days of preparation, because we started the week earlier. And somewhere along that way, I missed getting them ready for that.
Kind of a staple of the defense that you have is playing with lighter boxes. And players have talked about it being a little bit of an adjustment. I guess how much of an adjustment is it up front with maybe one less guy in the box, maybe some of the fronts?
Yeah, it's not an adjustment for them. They still have to take on blocks, no matter how many people we have up there. They got to take on and defeat the blocks that they get, whether it's a 8-man front, 9-man front, 6-man front.
How did you take that game? I mean, how did you
Good point.
Just your general thoughts on it?
It was a W. We went into the game trying to focus on not letting Mike Williams have a big game, and we did accomplish that. But we gave up too many rushing yards, which led up to, I think it was 4 3rd and 1s and 4 3rd and 2s. And when you get that many 3rd and 1s and 3rd and 2s, your third down defense statistically isn't going to be good. Yeah. Go ahead.
Sean Elliott played every defensive snap, but what were your thoughts on his game?
It was a lot like a lot of us. You know, he had some good plays, some not so. But you know, for his first action as a starter, I'm really not sure how much he played in Detroit. You know, I thought it was a good starting point for him.
In San Francisco, your defense right from the start, I think you were ranked second in the league your first year. The other ones took a year or two to get good. Was that? I mean, is there any pattern here, or just talent?
No, in San Francisco, you know, we inherited 5 really good starters, and then we got
bingo
5 or 6 other good starters through the draft or free agency that year. That was the year of the lockout. And, you know, we quickly turned our personnel over, you know, so if you're doing good, the players are doing good. And we had good players there. The other places, I don't know, Chicago, the cupboard was bare when we got there, very bare. Even the cockroaches weren't home. And and then where am I from? Denver, you know, we inherited a pretty good group, but we had some injuries. You know, we had Bradley and Von Miller taking it to be there, and I think in my time there, those 2 guys played like 4 games together. So every situation's different.
Last week you faced a team that is installing a new system with Kellen Moore. Now you get a team that has another new system in Bill O'Brien. How much of an advantage is it to have one game of tape in that new system compared to going in kind of blind?
One's better than none. And particularly in this case, because Bill O'Brien been in college ball the last 2 years, and prior to that, he was the head coach of the Texans, and they have a different style quarterback with Watson his years there. And New England's always had an offense that kind of their offense, no matter who's the offensive coordinator. You know, they had Josh McDaniels a long time, obviously, and now Bill, you know, off of last week, it was a little different than what New England's been traditionally known for offensively. So one game tells you something, but it doesn't tell the whole story, obviously.
I know before week 1, you had mentioned that you plan to rotate corners and safeties, but Deshaun played all the snaps, and I think Eli played all the snaps in nickel. Was it just a matter of Cam Smith not being ready? Eli Apple was
played at corner, yeah.
Yeah. Was it a matter of Cam not being ready and in terms of safety?
Yeah, I don't remember, you know, saying that we would rotate him that much. If I said that, you know, really you play your guys. You know, it's defense secondary is kind of like the offensive line. They stay in there.
Out of left field here, though, you're always wearing these bracelets, and I'm always seeing them. Is there any special meaning to them? Or
yeah, one's from in Sam Mills. You know, keep pounding. You know, he started that once he got his cancer, which was, you know, 15 years or so ago. So I had it on since then. And one was for O.J. Brigance, has ALS, works for the Ravens. So that's been on there 15 years too, probably. And then the other one's a trainer for the Bears. His daughter had cancer very young, like when she was 1 or 2 years old. And so that's for her. And happy to report she's doing great now, 8 years later or whatever it is. All things are possible. Brigance Brigade. I think he's one of the longest living ALS people. Yeah, he was diagnosed in 2007 with it, and he's still alive.
The defense overall, how do you think they played? You mentioned the Mike Williams. We talked about the blitz, the run defense. Overall, how did your defense do?
Good enough to win a shootout, but not good enough to win a lot of games.
is this a completely different offense? I mean, from our view, San Diego or the San Diego Chargers have huge firepower all over. And this, you know, you look at what they threw 54 times. I'm sure they didn't like that, but it's
the 54 passes. You're talking about New England, right? Yeah, they had in the mid-20s of those were a 2-minute situation. So the 54 number is very skewed. We'll see. It's just one game sample. What's different is they don't have a fullback on their roster, and they used to carry a fullback a lot of times, and you'd get some two-back stuff. And right now, most of their stuff is one-back.
Players mentioned after the game that, it takes time to adjust to a new system. Curious, in your mind and your experience, how long does it typically take a new personnel group to adjust to your scheme?
Oh, I don't know. I think that's a convenient narrative.
I want you to hear this again.
It takes time. I want you to hear that again. That's why I love him. He just won me over with that.
Your experience, how long does it typically take a new personnel group to adjust to your scheme?
Oh, I don't know. I think that's a convenient narrative.
See, this is
came
why
off the top rope on that.
Yeah,
he just busted all the people in the chops about using that narrative.
This is why do you think I played this press conference, bro? This is 2 days old press conference.
Right, Shake Buddy. Because you got the whole off season for crying out loud.
Part of it's I got to be adjusted to.
All right, one more time.
After the game, that it takes time to adjust to a new system.
Yeah.
Carry a fullback.
This is for all the people in the back.
Back a lot of times, and you'd get some two-back stuff. And right now, most of their stuff is one-back.
Players mentioned after the game that it takes time to adjust to a new system. Curious, in your mind and your experience, how long does it typically take a new personnel group to adjust to your scheme?
Oh, I don't know. I think that's a convenient narrative. We should be adjusted. Part of it's I got to be adjusted to and know what style best fits our players moving forward. And that can change from week to week on who the opponent you're playing. So I don't put a lot of stock into that.
No.
It adjusts from week to week, which means it shouldn't worry about a scheme adjustment. You got to hit the ground running. This is football.
Yeah. That's why I played this clip. That's why I played this clip, bro. That's why I played this clip, to be honest with you.
Yeah, because people keep using that same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And sound like he's also saying that with each game, that he may have to make adjustment according to how the team that we are playing are going, what their game scheme is. In other words, I'm not going to just stick with one narrative. If I have to make adjustments, I will make adjustments. I think that's part of what he was saying also.
Yeah. So hey, listen, I'm gonna be stopping at 8 o'clock. So
okay.
But I'm gonna open up let's see if we can open up the panel for an hour. Let people speak their minds on this Sunday.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Vic Fangio.
By the way,
statement of the day.
By the way, KP will be doing his talk tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Crypto and I are going to be doing our Somnia episode. We are going to be talking about week 1 overreactions, because at the end of the day, I'm going to talk about the Sam Darnold when he played. I'll never forget opener. It was a Monday night game. Sam Darnold threw a pick 6 and then blew the doors off the Lions. Everybody was crowning him to be the next Joe Namath. We seen what happened to that story. Week 1,
right.
Buffalo blew the doors off New England. They end up winning the Super Bowl. Everybody thought, oh man, the Patriots are done. Blah, blah, blah.
They're dead, right?
Yeah, won the Super Bowl.
Put them out to pasture.
Last year, last year, Joe Burrow threw 4 interceptions against Pittsburgh. Oh, Joe Burrow don't look the same. Bullshit. Went to the AFC Championship. Beat Buffalo in their home. I add.
Right.
So
that's a reason why that trophy case is empty. Another reason why the trophy case remains empty.
Listen, at the end of the day, man, Bill Belichick, I agree with Bill Belichick. He says you don't know a team. You don't know. You can't really know what a team is until week 6, because by then you got a lot of film on them. You know, teams make adjustments. They find they're still finding their identity. I understand. You know what I'm saying? So
with their rhythm.
Yeah,
you know, a team's rhythm and what they're accustomed to doing.
And not to mention, you can't out-coach talent. You know, unless you're like Don Shula or Bill Belichick, you can't out-coach talent, bro. You could have. It doesn't matter how good of a coach you are. Prime.
You can only unless that talent is disciplined, not disciplined.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's them not gelling together, making a lot of unforced errors.
I'll put it this way: maybe Colorado State. I mean, look at Deion.
Yeah.
You played Deion Sanders against Georgia right now when he was with Jackson State. You play him against last year. You put Jackson State against Georgia. As good as a coach Deion is, that team don't have a standard chance, bro.
Yeah, because they only talking about as far as college football goes. You're talking about a different level because you talking about a black college, well, not a black college, but a smaller college paying a big.
No, and it doesn't have to be a BCU. It could be. All right, look at the freaking. You think Georgia? You think Bowling Green is with Nick Saban? It could beat Georgia. So, you put Cap for life. What's going on?
Yeah.
Cap, you there?
Mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Are you in the toilet? Sound like you're in the toilet.
Give me 10 seconds and that answer will be no.
Oh, goodness. No, but as long as Bill Belichick with the Patriots, you have to take the Patriots seriously.
Whew, coño. Okay, talk to me, boys.
My dog.
Who's that, Mr. Pope?
Yes, Mr. Pope, man.
Yes, it is. What's going on, Cap?
Man, talk to me, man. I haven't heard you in a while, man. What are your keys and what are your concerns for this game coming up, Mr. Pope?
Well, with the Patriots, anytime you playing Bill Belichick, even though the Patriots have what's the word? Have digressed a little bit.
Here are my keys right here.
I watched the when I watched the game, I saw the Patriots defense not looking too bad, and then also the offense is not that bad. It's not that bad neither. They don't they still using the 3 running back by committee, which to me sometimes can throw a defense off. But we definitely got to tighten up on the run defense, because that's my main concern, that we can get gassed again.
Yeah. This, by the way, this is a Ronnie Brown jersey. Yeah, this is Ronnie Brown. By the way, Papa Paul, tell me about tonight. We're gonna end this at 8:00. So talk about it.
Good evening. Well, Winners is up there actually in Rhode Island, and the guy he's with, a friend of his, Russ, has been a Miami Dolphins fan since before '66, really. And apparently he knows all about the Miami Dolphins fan in the old days and stuff. And he's met Jason Taylor, Zach Thomas, a whole bunch of them in person down at the stadium. He was a 20-year Navy vet. And even when he was stationed out in California, he would fly back to New England to watch that one game of the year every year. So he'll be on just talking about, his knowledge of Miami Dolphins and everything else. So if you have any questions for him, he'd be the one to ask it for. What I'm told him from what I heard last night, he knows players I couldn't even think of.
So what's going on here, Papa Paul?
Tonight's show, I have Dolphin Winners and Russ. He's a friend of Dolphin Winners. He's lives up in Rhode Island because Winners is up there getting ready for Sunday's game. But he's a guru of knowledge about the Miami Dolphins.
So you got boots on the ground plus intel. Nice.
But he's been a Dolphins fan since before the Dolphins were Dolphins, really.
By the way, I don't know if you heard about the history of Rhode Island, but
well, I can't decide what to call this place. We'll flip a coin. All right. Heads, Rhode Island. Tails, Kakapupu-Pee-Pee-Shire.
Yeah.
Obviously, it was
Yeah.
obviously heads won.
Paul Tucker.
Yeah.
When I think of Rhode Island, I think about me, myself, and Irene. Freaking, he's just Rhode Island State Trooper.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You got a little cheese on the taco.
How you doing,
happened, I actually got pulled over by a Rhode Island State Trooper too. That's what they that thing is permanent in my mind.
Had the same haircut, Crypto?
Now they didn't quite have the same haircut, but I was like, look at this. That damn movie is coming true. Me getting pulled over by a Rhode Island trooper.
I'm doing all right, Papa Paul. How you doing?
I'm above ground. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I hear you on that.
Woke up and breathing.
Definitely try to jump on your show, right after this one here.
Yeah, no problem.
Since I've been on that.
Yeah. We'll be stopping around 8:00. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
hey, Winners wants anybody and everybody who wants to be on the show. Come on, I'll have the link out there right away.
Yeah, I dropped it off. I dropped it in the group chat for us, for everybody. Ali,
okay.
Who's Winters out there with? Solo? Who's he with?
No, he's with Russ, his friend, who's the guru of Dolphins, and this guy's got 8 tickets for the Dolphins game in New England every year.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
I probably could have gotten my tickets cheaper.
I tell you what,
Damn.
when I do season 2 of In the Blender, I definitely want to have him on.
Yeah, he could.
I might have to get my tickets next year from him.
He could probably tell you some names you never even heard of, really.
Oh yeah, I'm doing. Yeah, man. Season 2 of In the Blender is gonna be back. After the Super
February.
Bowl. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm working with
February
HB.
11th.
I'm gonna pay him out of my. I'm working with HB. I'm gonna pay him out of pocket. He's gonna help me make my own theme song and everything.
Bro, not for nothing, Shake, but he does great work, bro. He does great work.
HB?
Yeah.
No, yeah, he does. So he's gonna help me work a theme song, and
I look at all the detail he does to all you guys, like thumbnails, bro, and it's legit.
Hey, you see my theme music? He's the one who did it. My theme song, the theme song I played with, the little salsa thing.
Yeah, bro. Whatever Cap is giving him, bro, keep giving it to him.
Yeah, man. What do you think of my opening theme, Cap? The one I did.
It was hilarious, bro. The freaking what was it? The
Cuban
flavor. That was funny, bro.
Yeah.
Keep it going, bro.
What's up, Ali?
Ali.
Good evening, gentlemen. How are you? How's it?
Ali, I saw your haircut, bro.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. What is going on with Aaron Rodgers, man? I think someone's left the cuckoo nest. Like,
what do you?
Yeah. Latest comments about the Dolphins.
I will rise from the. What was it like? Even though I have fallen, I will rise.
No, he just recently made comments about how he loves listening to dolphins actually have intercourse or coitus because it's healing for the body, he says.
Damn.
Huh? What?
Yeah, that's the comment that's going around right now on Twitter. I think he's lost it personally.
A little too much there.
Yeah.
The peyote, bro.
I said I made a comment that maybe he had the bad batch of mushrooms that he had or something. I don't know.
A few too many gummies or something.
I think he's talking about the Twitter. I think he's talking about us on Twitter.
My RuPaul is when I have Bills fans on.
Hey, who's that? Hey, Michael K, bro. What happened? What happened? I mean, you're not one to be like throwing the jabs right now, bro. What happened?
I think Michael K is trying to say that he's a RuPaul fan, so he was hoping that that's what it was.
No.
Yeah,
we don't judge around here.
We're obvious right now. Right now, he's in the freaking bottom dweller.
Hey,
we don't judge.
Hey, listen, RuPaul's. I don't care who you are. RuPaul. That was a jam back in the day.
Nah, man, just let's keep that out of this, bro. Let's talk about football now. Right now, Buffalo is trying to bring up RuPaul to try to fix their problem.
Do you guys realize that Mac Jones has a better passer rating than Josh Allen in the last 10 games?
Hey Ali, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this? The Bills are still going to win the division.
Okay.
The Bills are still going to be in the AFC Championship minimum. And the Dolphins, are you ready for this? The Dolphins are not going to make the playoffs.
In what multiverse, bro?
Some multiverse. I have no idea.
This guy
right now, you're bottom dwellers, bro.
Oh man,
Josh Allen, you used to be my favorite Buffalo fan. What happened?
No, he still is.
Hey, sometimes you got to be a little salty. I got to defend the Bills.
A little salty.
Congratulations on your newest trophy, the Josh Allen.
You forgot the chicken wings. You got to put the chicken wings in there.
No, Michael K ate them.
That's still not going to help me, right?
Oh man.
I will say this: I do think Josh Allen was on. I think he did meth before that game.
Bro, he looked a mess, bro. He didn't even look right at all. I'm just gonna be honest.
Dude. Can someone
bro?
Josh Allen fucking tried to jump over CJ Mosley. I was like, what? I looked at my TV. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah, that's Ken Dorsey. Talk to your boy, bro.
God almighty, man.
I think Josh Allen fears Zach Wilson.
Damn.
Hey,
Hey,
he's
by the way,
0-2 against Zach Wilson.
Hey, by the way, Crypto, real quick. It was at the. I keep forgetting. What college did Ken Dorsey go to again? Oh yeah, damn it, man. Which one was it?
Jim Kelly. Jim Kelly went to Miami
He
too.
went to the best school in the universe.
Damn it! I don't know what to do with that crap, Shake. You mind me? You goddamn.
Listen.
See, I like it when University players go to Buffalo, so I could keep hating them. I could continue to hate them I hate them on Saturdays.
I got nothing,
hate them on Sundays. Thank you.
Hey, Tua, hey, all bullshit aside, Tua fucking balled out, man. That was the best. I know he had that Ravens game. That's the best I've ever seen Tua. That's the best I've ever seen from start to finish. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're welcome.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I love listening to, but sometimes some people say things that make me jump on.
Hell no.
Don't
try to take this
Yes,
now, bro.
Did you just sit up there and ask what school Ken Dorsey went to?
Yeah, I forgot.
Ken Dorsey went to the school that produced the most #1 draft picks in one NFL draft in the draft history.
Yeah.
He went to
and only one. And still lost to Ohio State. And still lost the championship.
Oh, no, we didn't lose it. The referees stole it.
That was a bullshit PI, though, dude. That was at the end of that national championship. That was
Yeah. Blame it on y'all. Sound like Milli Vanilli. Blame it on the refs. Yeah, whatever.
Actually, let's talk about the success.
Bullshit.
Let's talk about the success those players had in the NFL. How many Hall of Famers came out of that one draft class?
Yeah, that's cool. But how many? They still lost 5 national championships and by blowouts. So I don't care.
Hey, can I?
How many titles did you guys win in the ACC? How many ACC championships do you have?
None.
Your basketball.
Well, no,
program,
Miami was in the Big East back then.
I know. I'm saying though they were an easy conference. Of course they're going to win.
It wasn't easy, bro.
Yes,
There was Syracuse was really good back then.
We had to play against Boston College.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Boston College.
That was a good school, man.
Look, back in the day, there was
back in the day, Boston College.
Virginia Tech was good too with Mike Vick.
Hey, look, we don't have to defend.
We're not talking about a college at Coral Gables. So
we don't have to
I was just going to make the point
when we was playing Notre Dame, we was playing Oklahoma, we was playing Nebraska, we was playing UCLA, USC, all on that Big East schedule. So we don't have to. We don't have to explain that.
Virginia Tech with Michael Vick too.
Let's talk about the Dolphins. Good. I'm not talking about University of Coral Gables.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm kind of concerned about our fitness and health department, because every time I turn around, somebody gets added to the injury report. I'm getting kind of ticked off about it.
Hey Ali, can I ask you a question? Because I've been asking it on Twitter Spaces, like for the past few days, and I've been thinking about this, especially after that game that Tyreek Hill had. Tell me if this is a hot take. I don't think it's a hot take anymore. Is it possible? I know the next few years, maybe a few things have to happen. Let's say the Dolphins go to the AFC Championship this year, and Tyreek Hill obviously puts up big numbers. Is it a hot take to say that he might be the GOAT weapon in NFL history? Because I really think, dude, I've never seen anyone like this one. The only person that comes to mind when I see Tyreek Hill, is probably Barry Sanders. And I've never, it's like watching a cartoon, man.
Well,
he's so amazing. It's unreal.
Yeah. There's very few players. I mean, I know some big ones, but there are very few players of his caliber that can put up numbers like that, not just with one quarterback. They do it with two different teams, two different quarterbacks. I want to say Jerry Rice was somebody that continued to do it with multiple quarterbacks, right? He had Montana, and I think he had Steve Young for a while and whatnot. So there's very few. So I do agree. He is prolific. He is definitely elite. If he hits the 2,000 plus yard mark, bro, it's very hard not to make him MVP. I was making the comments that imagine he gets 2,000 yards, and imagine Tua gets 4,000 plus yards and maybe 50 touchdowns or whatever. That is so hard to pick who you're going to pick as MVP, bro.
Let's just be honest.
I'm going to give you the list that compare to what Tyreek is doing by these individual players, being the same criteria that Ali just mentioned.
Go ahead.
From my recollection, it was Jerry
Rice. Week 1.
Jerry Rice is the one I always remember. So
Jerry Rice, Eric Dickerson, Marshall Faulk, Terrell Owens, and Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, talk to me week 4 when you start doing the stat chasing, please.
I like Terrell Owens, but he never won it, though.
I'm just saying it's not just stats, though. I'm talking about like the eye test, dude. The eye test with Tyreek Hill.
The numbers everybody's doing and try to do it articulating to their own fashion. Talk to me week 4.
Hey, Randy Moss didn't win anything, but you can't deny his talent, bro.
Oh yeah, Randy. But
the thing about Randy, at the same time,
Randy Moss should be on that list. Thank you. I would rather have Randy Moss than Terrell Owens, personally.
Like Crypto. Let me ask Crypto. Crypto, let me ask you a question.
Qualify Randy Moss. Yeah. Randy Moss fell off a cliff. Terrell Owens never fell off a cliff.
That's true.
Crypto.
But he didn't fall off a cliff that long. He left after the year.
That Chargers secondary, me personally, I think Asante Samuel Jr., I think he's a top 3 corner.
No.
Michael Davis is really good. I know J.C. Jackson is kind of a little bit overrated, but he's still solid.
Who said no?
And Tyreek Hill made that secondary. That's a really good secondary.
You can't give
you can't put
hands on the receiver. You're not going to be successful.
I'm just saying, dude. He made that secondary look like a JV squad, bro.
By the way, hold on. Wait 1 second. We got Miss Finn's. Oh, Finn's take. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Hey, I appreciate you, man. I'm not bad. I wasn't taking a shot at you, bro. Thank you, FinSteak. Thank you, brother. Well, no, for real. No, this reminds me. Where's Miss? I gotta give a shot, Miss Fins. I brought this up because that's what reminded me. Happy birthday to Miss Fins. Today is her 21st birthday, I think it is. I just want to real quick. No, I don't know.
Yeah, 21st, man. Definitely.
Wow.
Shout out, brother. Hey, shout out to FinSteak, man. Much love, brother. Much appreciated you, man. I appreciate your support.
CB!
Hey, but no, real talk. Shout out to Miss Fins and happy birthday. I appreciate.
Happy birthday again.
She's a pillar in this community, and so is CB83, by the way.
Yeah, bro. They both have, 1,000 subscribes. Each one of those have platforms that need to be heard. Guys, come on, do it, man.
Hey,
we have a lot of good content coming out.
Tyreek had a phenomenal game, right? And we as Dolphins fans, we tend to have a tendency of putting it all on him without really recognizing what we saw was like that strong side motion, sending him in motion right before the snap. That short field side. That's undefendable.
We saw that last year.
We did see that last year. We didn't see that play last year.
Just hear me out. I'm just saying, just hear me out. If Tyreek Hill, Big Nick, if Tyreek Hill helps the Dolphins just go to the Super Bowl, I really think people, as I'm just talking about as a weapon, people need to start the conversation that he might be the GOAT weapon of all time. He might be, dude.
For us, he's done it for so many teams in so many years.
I'm saying in NFL history, dude.
It's hard for me to say that when I saw Marshall Falk play.
Marshall Falk, he wasn't that dynamic,
Marshall
bro.
Falk had the effect on the Rams.
No,
he did.
Marshall Falk was not that fast, dude.
Oh, you serious?
I saw Marshall Falk, bro. I saw him at San Diego State.
Can't no linebacker in the league cover Marshall Falk.
Big Nick, I want to say something real quick, and you mentioned it, right? You do have to look at beyond what Tyreek Hill did because it's not just him and our coach and our quarterback.
Right.
And I'm going to say this again. Our coach and our quarterback both said that it wasn't just what they did. It was a team effort. The team played well. The team executed, right? Yeah. The offensive line definitely executed. Yeah, the wide receivers definitely executed.
Feel like a top 15 O-line to me.
Everybody did what they were supposed to do and what they've meant to do, and it was a team effort. We're no longer in the hey, look at him. We're talking about look at
us.
That's right.
Ali, can't you admit though? Like, and I know you have agreed with this a little bit. Like, I've been on here. I've listened to Dolphins fans. Like, there's got to be a little bit more respect towards Tua, man. I've always said from the beginning, I don't understand. Yeah, I think he was mishandled from the beginning.
Get that respect when it's earned week 4.
I'm sorry. Okay. Cap, what I'm saying, though, dude. Can't we?
Josh Allen, I'm sorry. Let me say this. I'm only going to say this once because I do have to get going here.
About week 4?
Before you do get going, I need to say something to you, Ali, before
I want that in my life, Papa.
Okay.
Hear me?
You're a good man.
You need to speak with me, you said, right?
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Okay.
Make your point.
So Josh Allen, just so you're aware, not Josh Allen, but Tua, the issue with Tua is, and everyone's concern is the fact that he was a top 5 overall pick, right? When you're a top 5 overall pick, like a Joe Burrow, for example, right? You are expected to be executing at a very high level right off the get-go. And because it took a little bit, it took a year, I want to say, in reality, to me, I think after his first 2 years is when he made the turnaround, and that's when he's starting to play, very effectively. I think that is what the people's concern is. For me, I just wanted him to check mark that he could do different things, and so far, he's met every check mark. The only check mark anybody should have, anyone, it doesn't matter if it's Cap for Life or anybody, is his health. Can he stay healthy for the whole season?
Ali, but that's what I'm saying, Ali. Like, whether you want to say Tua is the 4th best quarterback, the 6th,
that shouldn't even be in question. I respect him.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but I'm not going stat chasing after week 1.
Hey,
I get it. It's the first
Yeah,
game of the season.
but you keep saying after week one, as if Baltimore didn't happen, as if Detroit didn't happen, as in Houston did. I mean, you keep
talk
saying
to me after
like
the Bengals, Big Nick.
the kid is
We saw
24 and
what happened with the
13.
Bengals, Big Nick.
The
Talk to me
man
after
is
week 4.
24 and 13 in the NFL.
Bro, you stag chasing. Stop it.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey,
I know.
Let me ask this question. Hold on, Cap.
I guess that's part of the overreaction you're talking about, Shake.
Besides help,
Burrow's 80 yards in the first game, and he won 10 freaking games in a row to go to the championship game in last year.
Besides health, Cap, what is
Tua abysmal against the Steelers? 4 interceptions. But he was the guy that was playing in the championship
Yeah,
game.
you see why I'm having this episode, Crypto?
Yeah, let's see why now.
But anyway, before we continue,
I don't know why people are shocked to see Josh Allen playing like shit when he led the NFL in turnovers last year. Why is everybody like Josh Allen? It's no big. So what? This is what you've seen every fucking year. Josh Allen has been in the league. He has led the NFL in turnovers.
It's going to be okay, Big Nick. It's going to be all right. I want to ask you a question about Tua with Cap, though.
Before you do all that, I need to holler at Ali because tomorrow is another installment of Late Night XL. But this time,
yes.
Oh, you came prepared.
I got Choco Vine, which is chocolate infused wine. Milk chocolate infused with wine. I don't care. It's delicious. I could drink that shit all day.
It don't taste right.
Okay. And I was gonna do peanut butter, but I was gonna do peanut butter whiskey, right? But I got something better. I got Smirnoff peppermint vodka. So I'm gonna mix the two. I'm gonna do peppermint chocolate shots tomorrow when we do shots. So I
definitely, man, definitely. Real quick about Late Night XL being Club XL. Just
well,
so
I'm gonna finish off some of these this zucchini and carrots right here.
Hold on, real quick, Crypto. Hold on. I gotta make some announcements that's important about Club XL. Club XL is exclusively only on YouTube going forward, just so you're aware. We are not going to be broadcasting Club XL on Twitch or Facebook or Twitter, right? It's exclusively.
Hey, I want my own playlist. Okay,
so you're going to have to come to the YouTube side. If you're listening, come to the YouTube side to watch Club XL tomorrow at 10 p.m. Now, one real quick thing with that. I want to respond to Across the Pond. He said that I was not respectful to Tua in the offseason. Actually, if you go back this offseason, I've been very respectful to him. I just said that he has to execute, and the team.
You have been very neutral. Yes, you have.
All right. Now, if you went back to the offseason before, the year before last year, yes, I admit I was not very respectful. I apologize. But at that time, he had something to prove. So
this is my whole thing with Tua, though. Like, it's just weird. Like, even as a Bills fan, I have to put more respect. Like, but just take health out of the equation for a second. Are we at the point where people will just Dolphins fan? Like, to me, you should just Tua is the quarterback going forward. He's the quarterback. Unless something health-wise,
no one is taking that away.
You know what? Cap, you don't. But I'm saying, do you accept that though, Cap? Cap, do you like? Let's say Tua has a bad game. You're not going to start to like, oh, maybe we should. Like, to me, Tua is the long-term answer at quarterback unless he gets hurt. Are we there?
Listen, you're on point. No one's going to criticize his starting status. But talk to me after 9-9, because we should be able to be at least 10 or 11 wins after that fact. Because we better do better than 9-9.
Bro, do you know how other fan bases look at us to hear us say?
This is crazy, man. I don't understand, bro.
Quarterback deal with it after he just won the player of the week.
Don't change the narrative. Don't
he
change
just
the
won
topic.
the player of the
Don't
week.
try to stab Chase Big Nick.
You have to tell people he's our quarterback deal with.
Hold on.
Yo, one
Nick, let me help you out.
One at a time, please. One at a time. Thank you.
Big Nick, let me help you out. Cap, if let's say Tua just plays kind of an average game against the Patriots, but they win the game. You know, he has a couple touchdowns, but he throws a stupid pick, but they win the game. Are you going to start saying, like, are you going to start being concerned about Tua? That's the point.
MO, which you just I don't know how to say it, but you just pretty much described his MO. If that happens, and we win,
oh my god, dude!
Happy,
see,
bro.
so you don't really believe it, dude. You don't like Tua. That's what this is.
That's all it is. 9 and 8 in week 17, then you talk to me. I'm not gonna get hyped up and start stat chasing after week 2 because you all look like a bunch of fools after week 4.
If Tua is, go ahead, Big Nick. Go ahead, Big Nick.
Last question. I promise you.
And Big Nick is
how
one
many
of them.
quarterbacks?
I'm gonna let him up. I'm not gonna be too hard on him because you know what? He's establishing his identity.
Let Big Nick talk. Come on, Cap.
Yeah.
How many quarterbacks since Tua has been the starting quarterback in the NFL?
I don't want to hear those stats, bro. Win next week.
How many quarterbacks
I don't
have
want
a
to hear
winning
it, bro.
percentage?
Win next week.
How many quarterbacks have a winning percentage or higher than Tua since he's been in the NFL?
Doing this game, bro. Win next week,
Garoppolo.
and then we'll talk.
Go ahead, Cap.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Win next
Lamar
week,
Jackson.
and then we'll talk. Don't do this, Big Nick. You're hurting yourself, bro. Stop stat
Like
chasing.
Cap.
So you said winning percentage.
You think 24-13 Jimmy G has beaten that?
I haven't said a lick.
Yes.
You're talking about what I
He has a
think.
higher winning percentage.
But Cap, how can you not?
I don't think you understand.
No, I ain't making it up.
I haven't said one thing, but you're quick to tell me what I think.
Hey, let me ask you a quick question.
I'm trying to think what you think I think, and let me talk about what I think.
Because what you think is based on hate.
No. You worry about what you think, and what I think is right now we're 1-0.
Can I ask Can I ask a question to you? I just want to know something because I'm trying to
go
understand.
ahead. I'm sorry. Because
I'm trying to understand how you evaluate players. Okay.
By the way, I just want to throw this out there. Jimmy Garoppolo's all-time record is 53-21. So that's a pretty big winning percentage.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Be careful, Big Dick, when you ask for numbers like that.
Hold on.
You'll see some quarterbacks that's not your favorite.
Hold on. I gotta ask.
Tua's been in the league.
It's the only way we're gonna understand.
Jimmy Garoppolo's been in the league every year. This Tua's been in the league. What are you talking about?
Tua had a higher passer rating than Josh Allen last year. He was just player of the week this week, bro. What is it gonna take for you to just accept that he's the quarterback for your team?
AFC East Championship and playoffs.
Hold on, we're not gonna have a Bills fan shove anybody down the throat. He can come around when he comes around.
I have a question for Cap for Life. What I'm trying to understand is if he's saying don't stat chase, then how the hell are we supposed to evaluate players if you can't use the
week by week, Ali?
No, hold on. The stats is what doesn't lie regarding it. Doesn't matter what position you're in or what player you are. The stats
that's
is
fine.
doesn't lie.
But I'm not going to hold stats to wins.
Pardon me? You're not going to hold what?
I'm not going to hold stats to the window as opposed to wins, which are not a stat, but give me wins at this point. I'm tired of hearing about
winning is not a stat? How is that not a stat?
But here's the thing, Cap. Tua is winning. Tua is winning.
Let's talk about
it. Do you judge Pat Mahomes
and winning
week by
is
week?
not a quarterback stat anyways. It's a team
Do you
stat.
judge Pat Mahomes week by week?
Pat Mahomes lost the first week. Next.
Do you judge him week by week?
Bro,
of course not.
Lost week.
Of course not. You don't. He lost real early last year too. Who was holding the Lombardi Trophy?
They were 0-2, I think, start last year, weren't they?
I literally think Tua could have 3 straight player of the weeks, and then if he had just a bad game like Joe Burrow, there'd be Dolphins fans saying, "Let's start Styler." I really believe that.
Man, why? That's because that's our team. We expect
that's our team, bro. That's been our trend for 50 years.
That has nothing to do with our team.
Yeah.
Marino's done that. He's gotten off to good starts, 9-2 starts.
No, it's kind of like no.
But I'm just saying, at a certain point, you have to accept Tua as the starter.
Right, but when Johnny down the road curses, I don't care. But when my kid
we had to accept Cleo Lemon as our quarterback.
Marino got hurt that year. Watch your mouth. He was 9-2. Watch your mouth.
So what I'm saying,
I get that,
is,
but I'm saying there's circumstances surrounding why we.
I'm saying when the kid down the road curses, you don't care. You only care if your kid curses.
The point is, though, Color, at a certain point, so much data is going to be in, and if he's putting up great stats last year, and he's winning games this year, and he's throwing for 466, and then he should be allowed to have, like any quarterback, a bad stretch or a bad game.
If you're playing all 17 games,
I agree with you. Hold on. I agree with you because like that's the transition that I've graduated to. Like I'm at the point now where I'm confident that I'm confident if Tua has a bad game that it's just a bad game. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm at that level.
And it's regular season versus playoffs at the end of the day.
Season healthy, bro. That's all we need.
He's already proved he's a spectacular regular
No, but
season
see, Cap,
quarterback. That's
not Cap's argument. I said if you take health out of it.
You guys disregard this thing by Vegas, right? Because you guys
got to remember, we're trying to get Montana, not Tony
Romo. The Dolphins going 9-8.
Crypto, talk to him, bro.
You guys value Vegas.
I'm already turning, and I already
You
left.
could be a great. We acknowledge he's a great regular season quarterback. The next stage is playoffs.
But crypto,
if to win MVP.
Crypto, if he's a Tony Romo level
quarreling over regular season phenomenon, he's proved that he can do that.
If he's a Tony Romo level quarterback, are you going to get rid of him? That's what I don't understand, dude.
No, but eventually you got to start winning in the playoffs.
I don't know.
I don't get it, dude. I don't get it, man. It's just hate. It's literally hate, Crypto.
No, what you're doing right now is wrong.
It's not hate. I don't hate the guy. I already told you the numbers I expected of him.
Why is it hate?
All right. Hold on. Here we go. B21 with a $2 donation. If record is a QB stat, explain 0-4 last season.
0-4. Oh, I can do it.
What's 1-4?
I can do it.
What's the talking about?
If he's talking about Tua with 0-4, that's the 13. That's the 24-13.
What?
We did. That's the 24-13. It's literally right there.
What are you talking about, bro?
He said if he's trying to make a point that I'm saying that, about the records. And then he's saying, well, explain the 0-4. If records is a quarterback stat, explain 0-4. Yeah, we did. It's in the 13. It doesn't matter if it was 0-8 last year to a win. It still only adds up to 13 losses.
It's like Crypto said, like you said, you want Montana. Montana's a top 3 quarterback of all time.
I'm talking about
Is that your standard? Is that the standard?
How about this? I want Garoppolo. Garoppolo has a higher winning percentage. He took his team to a Super Bowl. How about that for a standard? Okay, I ain't even gonna go Montana. How about
Crypto,
that?
When is that line crossed? Is it weak? Does he have to keep throwing for 400 yards?
No! I already said he graduated the regular season for me. He proved that he's a spectacular regular season quarterback. Well, don't you understand?
Okay, so if he has a bad stretch or a bad game, you're not going to start wanting to bench him,
There's nothing he can do bad in the regular season that'll change my mind. He graduated to that level already that he's a spectacular regular season quarterback. There's nothing that he can do awful in the regular season that'll change my mind.
Is he a great quarterback, Crypto?
Because it's the regular season.
Crypto, is he a great quarterback?
No,
I said he's a great regular season quarterback.
No, he's not even great regular season.
No, he's not a great quarterback. Hence, that's the qualifier. He's a great regular season quarterback.
So, Cap, do you agree with that?
Don't put words in my mouth.
Cap, do you agree with that?
No, 7 years of not making a regular season or college.
He has the potential to be it in my eyes. Yes, potential is there. Yes.
Bro, wake up!
And by the way, at no point, hold on. I want to say for the record hold on. Tony Romo was brought up, and I just want to say, at no point in Tony Romo's career, at no point in Tony Romo's career did I ever think, man, we ought to go after him. No, I don't want Tony Romo. Sorry. That is below my standards as a quarterback for my team. Sue me.
That man got replaced by Dak.
And I don't want Dak
got
either.
Replaced by Dak because he was injured.
And I don't want Dak either.
Dak didn't have a chance if he was still healthy.
If you all are saying I'm stupid because those guys give you playoff appearances and playoff wins, so what? Tannehill got Tennessee that. Go get Tannehill back. No, it's not good enough for me. I'm sorry. It wasn't good enough for me for 7 years. It's not all of a sudden going to be good enough for me. I'm not going to go, oh, man, I really wish I had Tony Romo all those years. No.
After week 1. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Who said anything about me feeling that way? Who said anything about me feeling that way after week 1 about Tua? You asked about Tony Romo. No, I don't want Tony Romo. I don't want that. I want better than that. Yeah,
I want to to last a full season, bro.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I guarantee you this happened.
Oh, hell no.
The man keeps saying after week 1, but I guarantee you after Baltimore last year, I guarantee that same dude said, it's only one game.
And you're the guy that keeps talking about let's focus on now, not the past, right? You're the same guy that kept saying that, right?
I'm just saying,
what's the chances of him saying that?
Color,
so it's never going to be enough.
What's the purpose of him saying it?
Bro, you're talking about
because
year,
to me,
bro.
he've already passed that regular season test. I just need to see it in the playoffs.
Simple.
Okay. Let's say Tua wins a playoff. Tua wins
I don't give a shit if the man loses 12 in a row and throws 15 interceptions a game. He's all proved that he has the potential to be a great regular season quarterback, which he's already
Give me wins. I don't want stats.
I just think if Tua leads the Dolphins to the playoffs, let's say you win a playoff game and you lose to the Chiefs or whatever.
Let's say
we'll cross that bridge when we get there. That's what I said. He graduated to that stage.
Exactly.
Exactly. It depends on what it looks like. If he's completely outclassed by the other quarterback, then yeah, we got a problem.
You guys always do this, man. You mind bleep yourself after 1 week. Talk to me week 4.
It's not 1 week, Cap. It's
Jesus
not 1
Christ,
week.
Bro. Is it week 3?
You're ignoring all the data from last year. You're ignoring all of it.
Is it week 3?
The data told us that he's a great regular season quarterback.
That's all. Give me
Tony Romo to graduate to Joe Montana.
That's it.
So if he's not close to Montana, you don't.
I said have the success.
This guy has a habit of
in the
putting words in
playoffs.
our mouth, bro. How about going after the first run in the playoffs?
Crypto, I love asking you questions because I know you're going to be honest. Even though you're going to hedge your bet, you're going to still be as honest as you can. Could Tua lead the Dolphins to the Super Bowl this year?
Yes.
Okay.
Why couldn't he?
What about you? Color, answer it. Color, answer it.
Well, I just answered it.
Yes,
why couldn't he?
See, to me, if you believe that, then besides his health, he's the quarterback. He's the quarterback then.
Who said he wasn't? I came in late. Who said he wasn't?
His question originally, Color, just so you're aware, his question is he doesn't understand why people are still thinking that he's not the quarterback. Like, do you believe he's the quarterback essentially? And
if you believe that Tua can get you to the Super Bowl, I believe that too. Like I've always said, I think
Sanders, all right. Give me past the second round.
Okay.
Stop trying to.
I can tell you what I do. I can only tell you what I believe. I can't tell you what I don't believe. I can tell you. I tell you this. I don't believe. I believe we can make it to the Super Bowl and win it without Tua ruining it for us. Yeah, that's what I believe.
Oh my God!
Come on, caller. Are you serious, dude?
What's wrong with that statement?
Dude, that's a backhanded. You're making a backhanded compliment. That's a backhanded compliment, caller.
Man, you know
that's
what?
not a backhanded compliment.
Yes, it is.
You know what? It's forehanded. It's backhanded. It's uppercut. Whatever the fuck you want it to be.
Well, Color, you can feel like that. Honestly, it's cool. You can feel like that because I feel like this. Not only can Tua make
I don't know. No, wait a minute. No, stop for a second, baby, because I am absolutely sick and tired
because
of this.
he's used to Josh Allen not having success of Buffalo Bills quarterback.
I am sick and freaking tired of being accused of backhanded compliments. You know what? I don't need to. Hold on. Stop. Okay? I don't need to make a backhanded compliment. If I want to tell you Tua sucks, I'll tell you Tua sucks. I don't need to make a backhanded compliment, okay?
But you did.
Color, yes or no? Hold on, Big Nick. Yes.
What defines a backhanded compliment?
Color, yes or no?
Color.
The burden of proof is on you now to define that statement.
Color, yes or no? Do you believe Tua can be the reason you get to the Super Bowl? Yes or no?
There's a lot of quarterbacks
can. No, I don't believe that.
Thank you.
And I would add to it a qualifier. There's about half the quarterbacks in this league with our team currently constructed can do so as well.
Okay, well that's fine. You guys can have your opinion. This is my opinion.
Along with Tua. So stop acting like he's absolutely the only one. When you answer that question, you act like he's exclusively the only one.
You win a game without Tyreek or Waddle on the field, then talk to me.
Oh, so there you go again.
That's it right there, Color. That's the point. Tua, there's nothing he could do. There's nothing he could do going to the Super Bowl.
Nothing he could do. I just said take Tyreek off the field, and there's something he can do.
Another backhanded compliment.
I believe he'll be.
You know what, bro? I don't care. I'll tell you again.
You don't understand the gravity that this man brings towards defenses, bro.
He'll be the MVP of the Super Bowl.
You don't understand the gravity that Tyreek Hill causes against defensive coordinators.
I just said Tyreek Hill is the GOAT.
You understand this, bro? Every time you tell me I'm making a backhanded compliment, I'm just going to tell you Tua is trash.
Bro, you're talking to a guy whose name is Josh Allen, next Elway.
Exactly, Cap. I mean, they used to mediocrity up there in Orchard Park.
Caller, don't do it, bro.
Well, not only with Tua,
I made it clear I will. I've yelled at the top of my lungs to prove that point.
Tua will be the MVP.
So keep telling me I'm making backhanded compliments, and we'll put it every time.
Color, you just said you want more than Tony Romo. That you have to see. Let me finish, Color. And you said that Tua would have to win games without Tyreek Hill, and he would. And even if he went to a Super Bowl with Tyreek Hill, you would still look at Tua like, oh, he's not screwing it up. Oh, Tua is not screwing it up.
Hey, we're unorthodox. We're unorthodox. We got two speed demons on the perimeter, which no team in the NFL has. No team in the NFL has two speed demons on the perimeter.
No other fan base
one is constructed.
No other fan base
one is constructed the way we constructed.
It's crazy.
Yes, they do.
No team is constructed the way we constructed.
There's nothing exclusive to the Miami Dolphins fan base with this. Stop it. Every
fan base is like this.
Josh Allen just shit all over himself on Monday night, and nobody's acting.
Have you ever heard of Michael K, bro? Have you ever heard of Michael K?
Obviously, you never heard Michael K. Obviously.
First of all, Josh Allen keeps changing the question. First, he changes it to, do you think that Tua is the guy? Can he make it to a Super Bowl? He said yes. He said all yes to them.
That's not what he said, Ali.
No,
That's not what he said. He said he danced around it, Ali. He said, I believe is that he said, I believe it as long as Tua.
Here, this
I
is
didn't dance around shit. I told you what the fuck I believe. Wait, hold on, stop it, because you're talking about me, so stop talking over me, okay? You're talking about me, okay? So let me answer. Let me answer. I don't need anybody talking for me.
Okay. You're trying to say I'm captain, I'm not. This is fucking recorded. So he's the one
Christ, man. This is what happens when people talk for me. Okay, the man is addressing me and the comments I made. Okay, I'd like to answer for myself.
That's fine. You can answer.
Go ahead, Colin.
That's all you do. Let nobody get the question out.
What do you mean? You know what? Leave me alone, then.
No, he's asking a loaded
fucking word from the comment. Hold on, stop it. You know what? I don't even know who I'm talking to. First of all, that's telling me I'm backhanded compliments and all this bullshit.
This Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills fan. That's who you talking to.
Hold on. You did.
Bro, I'm about to put everybody in back if you don't let me finish my fucking words. Okay? Whoever it is I've been talking to, they told me I made a backhanded compliment. I can't see your name right now. You no longer have the privilege to address me. Done.
Color, I said it too.
You say it all the time.
Kick him out too, please.
Oh, but you did give a backhanded compliment, and he called you out.
I don't give a fuck what you call it, bro. I'll put it on the forehand.
A backhanded compliment.
He sucks. I'll put it on the forehand. Then he sucks.
First of all, the answer, it's not a backhanded compliment because the question he was asking, it was multiple different questions that was being asked. So there's nothing wrong with it.
It was multi-layered.
Look,
that's the thing.
When you all want to understand that a human being doesn't choose their beliefs, when you all understand that, come talk to me.
I myself responded to that one question as soon as he said it with a huge wow. He said, He said he believes Tua can get us to the Super Bowl if he don't screw it up. That's a backhanded compliment.
Yeah, that's called any fucking buddy in the
any
league.
quarterback. That isn't even the league if they don't screw it up. That's not backhanded. That's a fact about any quarterback. That's a fact about Mahomes. If Mahomes don't fuck it up, he can get him to the Super Bowl.
It doesn't matter. You wouldn't say
that applies to Mahomes too.
You would never say that shit about Patrick Mahomes. You would never say that shit about Joe Burrow.
Nobody asked me about those fucking
Burrow don't fuck it up.
Nobody asked me about those quarterbacks, did they?
Oh, there you go.
Right.
That applies to every quarterback, Big Nick. If they don't fuck it up.
Look, I'm gonna wrap this
up. If Marino don't fuck it up, he would make the
Projecting
Super Bowl.
For me. Thank you. It was a backhanded compliment. If you don't think it was, I do. So, and what?
Yeah, you're projecting.
How is it backhanded if he's saying the truth? That's the truth about every quarterback. If Dan Marino don't fuck it up, he fucking win the Super Bowl.
Hey, that might be the truth about every quarterback.
If he don't throw 5 interceptions, if he don't fuck it up and throw what you call it. If he don't fuck it up and throw 4 interceptions to Jesse Hester in a clutch game, then he won't fucking make it.
Man, you sit up there and try to justify bullshit.
If he
all
don't,
you want, but you know you wouldn't say it. You wouldn't say it.
But any quarterback that applies to.
But we know that. But that's not the point.
Listen,
the point is you wouldn't say it to nobody but Tua.
All right, listen.
No, I've never said that about Tua. I gave you an answer about
Tua. We're going to wrap this up.
Put it right out front. I don't need to backhand nothing.
All right, we're going to wrap this up anyway. So, hey, listen, guys, I appreciate everybody showing up. Please hit the like button on the way out. So, Fins up. Hey, man, I'm going to give my score prediction tomorrow night on Late Night XL Club XL. So, y'all tune in, man. It's gonna be a good time. So, with that being said, hey, man, we had a family spat. Hey, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be in Fort Myers at the watch party at the Keys Barn Grill in Fort Myers off of Exit 228. Come and join me. Watch the party, everybody. It's gonna be a good time. Anyway, with that being said, man, fins up, and remember to. I'm gonna end up like since we brought up Jerry Springer to this. Take care of yourself and each other. Later.
Whoa.